The final public memorial, meanwhile, for George Floyd happening as we speak in Houston, where Floyd grew up. That's where Steve Pickett is joining us live this afternoon as the public viewing continues at this hour. Steve?
Doug, instead of the chants of Black Lives Matter that you've heard for days and nights, we heard a gospel hymn, This Little Light of Mine, people walking inside to this church to pay homage and respect to George Floyd, a hometown Houston hero is how he was defined today. So many people here say, yes, to honor this man killed, but also to fight against the weapon they call racial bias, the weapon they believe was used to kill him.
All I'm doing is we got to pay respect today.
George Floyd was from Houston. He was murdered by the police, and I had to be here.
For 5 straight hours, they continue to come. Temperatures checked at the door, social distancing and masks required inside. The public's day to remember George Floyd in his home city of Houston.
But to actually be here, to smell it, to breathe it, to take part in it, it's a whole different beast.
This public memorial is also fueled by citizens standing against the deaths of black men and women at the hands of police. Floyd's death in Minneapolis ignited nationwide protests and demonstrations.
We need to condemn what happened to him and how it happened.
And today, Texas's governor taking the same steps as others, paying honor to Floyd's memory. Several lined here today, believing bias and racism was on full view with Floyd's death.
White America has finally heard the cry of blacks who said that Black Lives Matter. And we always said that, you know, we can't breathe. And so they finally heard us. And not only do they hear us, but they're out here marching with us.
Dallas attorney Lee Merritt, who's represented the families of both John, Jordan Edwards, and others, calling this memorial today part of the path.
Well, right now we remember the name George Floyd, but now we're asking ourselves, what will the name George Floyd mean in history?
And that line of people who have started here about 10 o'clock this morning, they actually opened these doors early for 6 hours. It continues right now. They will be here, we are told, until 6 this evening. By the way, Lee Merritt also representing the Floyd family, saying this memorial, again, a validation of the fight for black lives is real. Reporting live, Steve Pickett, CBS 11 News.